A lot of the YouTubers you watch, business people that you follow, have a cult like following. And this is the exact strategy that they used to get that following, to have people love you so much, to have people worship you so much that they do the marketing for you. Make your product so good that the customers will do the marketing for you. That's what we're going to discuss in this video. And if you haven't watched it already, I made a video which was about being good is not enough anymore, in which I discussed the point that your product must be so good that people can't resist buying it. But that was only part one of the equation. Part two of the equation is make it so good that people will do the marketing for you. This video is obviously based on Unscripted by MJ DeMarco, and I'm going to teach you some important things from that. So stay tuned till the end, and I'm not going to edit this much, and I'm going to make it as direct as possible so that you can extract as much value as possible. I've worked as a YouTube editor, strategist, and project manager for multiple channels, and some of which you probably already watched. Also, I've been in rooms with millionaires representing my dad's tier 2 business, but let's not talk about that. For this video, I'm going to use YouTube business as an analogy, and this is going to apply it, but I'm just going to use an example so that it's easier for me to explain concepts to you. What I want you to do is always take a customer first approach whenever you start any business. So for YouTube, you should always think about what value do I want to provide for the viewer. If I want to cut a part or keep it, I should be thinking, does this part give value to my viewer? Those are some of the questions that you can ask to make your product good so that people can't resist you. Why can't they resist you? Because you tailored it perfectly for them, because you asked yourself the questions if they would want that or not. When you're editing, when you're recording, when you're making a product, you're thinking about that person and you're visualizing it. You're thinking, does this benefit that person? Does this hinder their focus? Does this bother them in some way? Those are the questions that you ask to make your product really good. So that was part one of it, and part two is really phenomenal, because a lot of the YouTubers you watch, business people that you follow, have a cult like following, and this is the exact strategy that they used to get that following, to have people love you so much, to have people worship you so much that they represent you, that they want to identify with you. And that is something really beautiful that I'm going to cover in this video. So the two important words for you in this video is going to be value and identity. And when you bring this together, when you provide collective value and when you provide collective identity, those people will just bond together and form a community around you, which is something that is really powerful, so much that even if you are doing terrible at a certain point in time, let's say your business fails, you're going down, but that community that you built already will be there for you to lean on and bounce right back up, and they will do everything for you. Because at a point in time, you've given them value. And value, I'm quoting it because I've said those are the two important words, value and identity. You've given them value and they felt an identity, and they went out and looked for other people who related with that identity. And those people with that identity formed a collective identity, a community, which is what led to this cult-like communities which worship the creators, and no matter what those creators do, this cult will be there. And those cults are built over the fundamental principles that the YouTuber or the creator or the businessman decided. And in the previous video, I've already mentioned that you need to have a set of principles and identity for your brand so that people can have belonging in that. And also the principles that you follow is what inspires those people and bands them together. So the cult is built upon those principles that you set. So even when you slip out of those principles, they will keep you accountable for it, which is another beautiful thing. And on the subject of communities, take a few minutes to just scroll down and find my Discord server in the pinned comment and follow me there, and we'll have conversations like this on there. Honestly, I'm hoping to have someone on the video, so I'm talking to someone, they're asking questions or they're explaining things, and that's something that I want to have in the future. If you're interested in that, make sure you follow that, please. Come on, we've seen all those scenarios where the creator, where the leader goes out of path and the followers tells them, hey, this is not what you're supposed to do, we're not accepting this. And the creator have no choice but to go back to his original self. Maybe he's being corrupted by something else, and now he is able to be pulled back into his better self, which was there before when he was pure and not corrupted by money or power or fame or anything, which is a really beautiful thing. And another thing about this cult like following is that whenever you release anything, you already have an initial feedback. You can trust them with it. The thing is, they could roll out a video for just this following and then review it and use it to improve the product before releasing into the masses. You've probably seen this being done with software companies and mobile phone companies when they give these products to YouTubers and reviewers who use the product, sign an NDA so that they can't talk about it, and then review back to the company, and they can work on that product to make it better before releasing into the masses. But all of this is only possible when you've given enough value to those people and make them feel so good, make them feel belong to you, make them feel indebted to you so much that they feel like they're doing a good thing by promoting you. My videos should be so good that some of you should think, oh my god, I should give this to some of my friends. Shah's video will help him. That is the level of value you have to provide, so much so that they feel like it's a good thing, it's a good deed that they're doing for the world by promoting your content. So they will automatically become your marketing. Your customers will do the marketing for you. So it's pretty simple. Give them value and make them feel an identity in which they will seek other people to have a collective identity, and they'll form a cult-like community so that they want to help you out because they feel like you've given them so much value that they're indebted to you. And this is not some manipulating trick or something. You're giving them value and they're giving you value back. It's a give and take situation. There is no manipulation or psychology involved. Of course, you should be the one giving more value always so that you feel better about your life. And everyone who's watching this should also strive to be the ones always giving more value than taking it, so that we can be a net positive in the world and always leave the world better than how you found it. That is all for this video. You can click here somewhere for another video that will question the patterns of your mind, help you build businesses and whatnot. And also comment down below. Let's build a community and join the Discord server and everything, and I'll see you in another video.